The NIODA is the acronym for the National Institute of Organisation Dynamics Australia. It's fully accredited by the Australian Government as a postgraduate qualification. But one of the unique aspects of the program is that we take a psychodynamic view of human behaviour, and I think we're the only management program in Australia to do so.
So when I think about this course and who it's designed for, it's really aimed at people who have some life experience and experience managing in organisations. So it's offered part-time over 3 years, and it's designed so that as students are learning, they can apply the learning in the workplace.
So it was a professional journey for me, learning the tools but then using them, because they're tools that you can apply quite immediately at work. And so I could see the effect that it had on me in terms of my enjoyment of work was revitalised, I guess, and how I was able to share that and do that with my team.
There's so many light bulb moments that come through the learning. I think for me, it was understanding that we're not just a set of individuals, that we actually are networks and teams, and that we think as groups, and not just as, we think we're in control of ourselves as individuals and we come to work, but in fact we work as an organism, as a network all the time. I love that.
I find that in first year they come in with skill and knowledge, but they don't know why they've got it, or they don't know how they've got it, or sometimes they don't know why it's not working, what they want to work. But by third year they've got a lot bigger grasp on that. They start to have a deeper understanding of why what they're doing works or why it doesn't work, and how they can change that and how they can work with the group better.
The change is in how they are capable of reflecting on themselves in the circumstances they find themselves in, with their interpersonal relationships in organisations, with their teams, and, as I said, with how they think about the organisation as a whole.
Well, in this sort of program, we get people to start for themselves. That in fact, as students in the program, they will be having to learn from their own experience in front of others. And we want people to know that before they come into the program.
And being able to know why you are doing things, and to know how to apply things so that you might influence others in a really positive way.
The best things about the course were, first of all, just the sense of group, that you are actually in a team and a group throughout the entire course. It didn't feel like I was an individual student going to university, but it felt like I'd joined a group of people and we were going to learn together.
The most satisfaction I get is when I see students make that shift from individual to group.
It's probably the most personally and professionally, academically challenging course I've ever done.
I use it in just about, family groups, in work groups. There are so many different ways in which this learning can be used.
Absolutely changes just not just what you're doing, but absolutely the way you go about things, and leading your team, interacting with your peers and influencing others in other areas of the organisation.
If you're a person who's thinking about, why is it that things I try don't work as a manager? Why is it that I try my best to fix this problem but the solution doesn't stick? What is getting in the way of me doing the work that I want to do? This is a course that helps you answer that question.